Robert Nelson lost his brother on 9/11. He's got a message for politicians fighting the planned Islamic Center 2 blocks away from Ground Zero.
Those politicians that are playing political football with the 9/11 families, they don't speak for me. I think this mosque is a good idea.
But politicians opposing the Islamic Center, Republicans and Democrats, claim they are speaking out for the victims' families.
Those innocent victims, those families of those who were killed in the 9/11 tragedy.
I'm very sensitive to the feelings of the victims' families and friends, and they seem to be opposed to the location of this mosque.
The majority of Americans are opposed, with recent polls indicating about 2/3 of voters don't want the center built near Ground Zero.
The mosque should be built someplace else.
What you're doing is, in fact, offensive to most of the families who lost people at 9/11.
But such talk makes Robert Nelson furious. He's part of a 9/11 victims group claiming 250 families as members that says politicians have no right to speak for them in opposing the Islamic Center.
It's so totally opposed to American values. That's not what my brother died for. He didn't die so that politicians could go around preaching intolerance and bigotry.
The fact is, the First Amendment protects the right to build an Islamic center and mosque right here. It's the first 16 words of our Bill of Rights. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Those words adorn the desk of First Amendment attorney Floyd Abrams, who charges politicians are acting in a reprehensible fashion by fighting an Islamic developer's constitutional right.
The politicians are behaving in a manner that is not only unconstitutional if they had their way, but un-American. It's not just outrageous, ridiculous, but it's terribly dangerous.
To that point, a recent Siena College poll of New York voters found only 64% believe the developer has the constitutional right to build near Ground Zero. More than 1/4, 28%, said the developer does not have the right. And politicians are trying to capitalize on that opinion. Alan Chernoff, CNN, New York.